You can increase your productivity by 5 or 10 times overnight by putting the 3 methods into action that I'm going to give you in my free course. So go download it right now by clicking the link just below here. Why is it that you will succeed if you keep trying? Ever thought about that? I always saw it as, successful people's advice to not so successful, because that's how it was for them, right? But that's not necessarily how it is for me. Can I keep trying all my life and never get to where I want to go? Well, it depends, doesn't it? But in this video, I'm going to give you the clear answer to that. So it depends on if you want to become a rock star. Well, join a pack of millions of people who wants to become that, but there are simply not enough jobs for that to be very realistic. It's like trying to win the lottery. It's not going to happen. Or the likelihood of you actually getting there is slim to none. It actually is. So you want to focus on something that's realistic, but if millions of people have started their own successful businesses or have gone from having poor relationships to amazing relationships, have gone from being obesely overweight, like hopelessly hundreds of kilos or pounds, and they lost weight and, changed their lives. If millions of people have done that and are doing it every day, then we don't need to doubt ourselves, because this is a simple example. Really go into this example though. What would happen if you had 0 skills in building houses and you wanted to build a really, really cool house? What would you do? Well, you could educate yourself a little bit, right? And then you would try. You would study the mechanics of building houses. What do you need to do? But then there would be all kinds of practical stuff that you had to learn, right? How do you cement and, one thing is the recipe for everything, but how do you actually do it? How do you actually put bricks on top of each other and make concrete and roofing, and there's tons of stuff there that people who are good at that know out of experience and education. But what would you do? All alone in the world, the only thing you have is the internet, and then you just start, and then you just try. So you build one house, and the walls fall down, all the cracks in it, all the water keeps pouring in. You get experience, don't you? You see what happens when you try, and then the next house you build becomes even better, and then you continue like that over and over again. And the more you learn, the more you study, the faster it goes, because then you can draw upon the experience of other people, right? But what would, sincerely, go into this example, what would happen if you did that? What would absolutely, with 100% certainty happen? Because this is a video about feeling uncertain, really. What would happen if you did that? You would, in the end, depending on how much you put in, energy, focus, excitement, passion, productivity, how much do you put in every single day will determine how fast you'll get to being able to build an amazing house. But you would build an amazing house in the end, wouldn't you? What are the odds? Well, 100%. So whatever you set out to build, if you try, study, learn from your mistakes, there's absolutely 0 chance that you will not achieve what it is that you want to achieve, unless it's winning in the lottery or becoming the #1 hit on the charts, pop music, whatever. Forget about it. Stop that. If you play music for your own sake and for whoever wants to listen to it, right? But don't get stuff mixed together, right? We need to be realistic, of course, but we also need to be not unrealistic, because that just gives us this stupid uncertainty that, oh, maybe I'll reach my destination someday. Of course you will, right? If other people are doing it like crazy, and we say, oh, I'm not so talented, I'm maybe not, I can find people with less talent than you, stupider than you, right? That have really done it. So there's no excuse. And you know that, but you know it mentally by focusing on an example that's very real and very easily understood right in front of us, like building a house. Then we can really almost meditate on that and say, that makes total sense. Of course I'm going to get to where I want to go. Just get on with it and just expect the cool things that's going to happen, because they are going to happen. Subscribe to this channel right now, and then I hope to see you in the next video.